Good day, everyone. My name is Carlos Sandoval. Today, we delve into the integral aspects of reading and vocabulary in second language acquisition, drawing insights from renowned scholars in the field of language education, such as Christine Nuttall, Paul Nation, and Thomas Koch. We get to our first question. What is reading? How is it acquired regarding second language acquisition? Reading, as defined by Nuttall, is a process where we derive meaning from text. It's much more than just recognizing words. It involves understanding the overall narrative, interpreting the cultural and contextual nuances, and appreciating the stylistic choices of the author. In the context of as second language acquisition, Thomas Koch proposes that acquiring the skill involves more than just learning to decode words. It also necessitates developing a rich vocabulary, understanding grammatical structures, and gaining exposure to the culture and overall traits of the target language. For instance, and as an example, Chilean students learning English might come across the phrase beat around the bush. Without understanding the idiomatic use of the phrase, the student might be confused trying to relate it to its literal meaning. However, with exposure to the cultural and contextual usage of the language, the students will learn that beat around the bush means to avoid talking about a topic directly or to bait an issue, and the translation to Spanish will be no te vayas por las ramas. That is a phrase that we use a lot, maybe, in the university. This left us with another question that is about what is vocabulary? How is it promoted regarding second language acquisition? Well, vocabulary, as described by Paul Nation, is more than a list of words. It's deeper than that. It refers to the understanding and practical use of words, including their meanings, connotations, grammatical associations, and collocations. For example, the English word get can have different meanings in different contexts. Get a gift, get tired, get to the store, etc. Understanding these nuances is a significant part of vocabulary acquisition. Promoting vocabulary in second language acquisition involves explicit teaching methods, as well as implicit methods like inferring meaning from varied contexts, which includes extensive reading. And although it's not a topic right now, we're not talking about it, listening. Promoting the acquisition of vocabulary while focusing on reading. Well, this is the job for teachers, mainly because English teachers can encourage vocabulary acquisition while focusing primarily on reading through a few effective strategies. Nuttall and Nation suggest that using authentic texts can expose learners to a broad range of vocabulary in a meaningful context. Moreover, explicit vocabulary teaching that focuses on high-frequency words and academic vocabulary is essential. Encouraging students to infer word meanings from context is another useful strategy. For instance, in a novel, a character might be described as furtive. Even if a learner does not know the word, they can guess from the character's actions and the context that furtive refers to someone who is secretive or sneaky. In another examples could be, for example, in a sentence, despite the scorching sun, he continued to work. If a student does not know the word scorching, they might infer from the context that it refers to something very hot, especially relating to the sun. If we consider another sentence, her pet is very frisky in the morning. If the student isn't familiar with the word frisky, they might guess from the context, especially if they understand that many animals are more active in the morning. That frisky probably means lively or energetic. In the both examples, in the three examples actually, a learner can utilize context clues within a sentence to infer the meaning of unfamiliar words, thereby simultaneously improving both their reading comprehensions and vocabulary skills, and that could lead also to more more speaking skills. That's something that is not related to this topic, but is as well important. In conclusion, the acquisition of reading skills and vocabulary development in second language acquisition are interconnected processes, each enriching the other in a continuous cycle of learning. A vast vocabulary foundation significantly amplifies reading comprehension, empowering learners to delve deeper into texts and discover meanings that transcend the surface level. Meanwhile, extensive reading serves as a fertile ground for vocabulary expansion, presenting new words and phrases in a rich and meaningful context. As educator, our role is to orchestrate this harmonious interplay between reading and vocabulary. We are the masters, equipping our learners with the tools, strategies, and understanding they need to navigate the intricate tapestry of a second language. Through our guidance, we don't only foster linguistic proficiency, but also cultivate a genuine appreciation for the beauty and diversity of language in our students. So we are in care to motivate them, and to present them strategies for her own development. Thank you.